You need to master how to successfully manifest. And in this video, you will find out how to successfully manifest and how to master manifestation. You'll become the best manifestator in your group, in your country, in the world by watching this video right here. This is how much confidence I have that this knowledge is important and really valuable. Before I start, I need you to stop judging my whiteboard. I know you are judging my whiteboard right now. It sucks, I know, but hey, I gotta work with what I've got. So let's start. The first step in successfully manifesting is realizing that everything happens in the mind first. The physical world that we see right now is only a reflection of our internal world, of our mental world. And the best way that I can exemplify this is by a mirror. It started raining, so it's a good sign. Yeah. Even the clouds are excited. So if you smile at a mirror, right, the mirror will smile back. But if you frown at a mirror, the mirror will frown. Basic explanation, because the mirror is formed from an image and a reflection of that image. And life is the same way. The image and a reflection of that image. The image is what you hold in your mental plane. It's what you hold in your mind. And the reflection is the physical world. So what you see right now is only a reflection of my mind. Every single thing that is happening in your life right now physically is because it happens internally. So if you are poor right now, it means you are poor inside. If you are rich right now, it means that you are rich inside. If you feel loved, it's because you love yourself. But if you feel disrespected, it's because you disrespect yourself internally. Makes sense? I hope it makes sense. So coming from this realization, this whiteboard sucks. By the way, look how. Anyway, tests. We'll get to that later. So we understand that everything happens in the mind first. So if we want to manifest something physically, we must change our mental first. Everything happens in the mind first. This whiteboard was first created in the mind, and then it was created physically. Nothing in this world exists without existing in the mind first. The universe actually exists in the mind of God. So coming from this, everything happens in the mind. What is the next step? The next step is to have clarity. Clarity is very important in manifesting whatever we want, because if we are not clear on what we want, we cannot take the mental action necessary, and we cannot take the physical action necessary to get where we want to go, to achieve our desired reality. We cannot get our desired reality if we don't know what our desired reality is. Makes sense? Of course it makes sense. You cannot step into a car and drive to your favorite destination without knowing what your favorite destination is. So we need to define what your desired reality is. We need to define what you want to manifest. So if you want to manifest more abundance, what does more abundance mean? If you want to manifest success, what does success mean to you? Because saying that you want to manifest success isn't enough. It's really vague, and the universe will give you that, because the universe is really abundant. The universe gives you everything you want, every single thing, good and bad. But it doesn't differentiate from good and bad. We'll get to that later. So if you say, oh, I want success, you can be successful in getting fat. You can be successful in your dick not going up. It depends. You can be successful in many different ways that can negatively affect your life. You can be the most successful loser. So, clarity. Let me give you an example of clarity. You can make a crystal clear vision of your life in 1 year. What do you want to achieve? How does it feel? Where are you waking up to? What car are you driving? What is the spec of the car? What is the dream color of your car? Etc. etc. And this is the first step that I need, that I make my clients take before working with me. Clarity. If most of them are stuck at a revenue ceiling of about 80K a month, and they want to manifest 150K a month, but saying that they want to manifest 150K a month isn't enough, because they want to manifest this 150K a month because they want to do something with that 150k a month. They want to feel something with that 150k a month. So 150k a month is really vague. You need to say, oh, I make 150k dollars profit per month from this and this and this, and I do this and this and this with it. I live in this house right here. I drive this car, which is this color and has this spec on it. I wear these clothes, and etc, etc. So you have clarity on what you want to achieve, because without clarity you cannot achieve it. Done. You understood, and you are one step closer to achieving your desired reality now, if you truly implement this. So after this video, take a piece of paper out, take your notes out. This is what I do because I hate writing. And yeah, write down exactly what you want. The more details, the better, because the more details, it means the clearer your image will be. And the clearer your image is, the more easy it will be for you to recreate that image. And this leads to step number 2. And step number 2 is embodying. Embodying. I'm Romanian, so I spell quite wrong. But you need to embody the version of you that has that crystal clear mental image. So once you have that crystal clear mental image, you need to become the person that can obtain that crystal clear mental image. Why do I need to become that person that has that crystal clear mental image? Because, my friend, the world operates with energy, and energy creates vibrations, and these vibrations create frequency, and frequencies always manifest into reality. So if you want to change your reality, you need to change frequency first. And this is the mistake that 99% of people make. They don't understand that they need to change their frequency first before changing their desired reality. Their desired reality won't appear if the new frequency isn't appearing. So if you want to tap into that version of reality that you want, you need to be in the frequency that matches the desired reality. So how do you embody that version of you that lives in that desired reality, so you can obtain the frequency of having it? Because you'll never have more money without embodying more money first. And the first step is really simple. It's belief. And more than belief, conviction. Why do I say conviction instead of belief? Because belief can leave room for doubt, and we don't want doubt at all. Doubt is no good for manifestation. We need conviction, and we need to be convinced that we are already the person that has the thing that we want to manifest. We are already in our desired reality internally. Because remember, every single thing that we have internally will manifest externally. So we need to have it internally first, and we need to be convinced that we have it internally. Because every single thing that happens in the physical world is a reflection of our internal. So if you are convinced that we have it internally, the world is damned to show it to us. The physical world must adapt, because it must adapt to our internal being. There are no truths in reality other than what the subconscious mind perceives to be true. So this also means that you can only have what you have. Peep this, you can only have what you have. You can only have what you have. Because if you don't have it within, you cannot have it without. And every single thing that happens without in the physical realm, it means you have it within, in the mental realm. So you need to be convinced that you have it within. How do you do it? How can you be convinced that we have it within? By using your imagination. Now the mind, the subconscious mind, cannot differentiate from things happening physically and things happening in our imagination. This is what 99% of people will tell you. Most people know this information, but they leave one secret key in this whole process, which is emotion. You see, you can imagine things as much as you want, But if you don't feel them, your subconscious mind won't be impressed by it. So think of it like, here is your subconscious mind and here is the thing that you want to manifest. And feeling brings them closer. Feeling glues them together. The stronger the feelings that you have towards a certain thing or a certain belief, the harder it will imprint itself into the subconscious mind, the harder it will stick. So the more emotions you will feel, the harder it will affect the subconscious mind. The harder will believe the subconscious mind that that thing is true. So if you feel like a piece of shit, guess what? The world will give you more of it. If you feel rich, the world will give you more abundance. If you feel poor and you really feel it deep within, your subconscious mind will be really impressed by it because you feel heavy emotions. And those heavy emotions will transmute itself into energy, and that energy into vibration, and that vibration will alter the frequency, and guess what? You'll be more poor in reality. Every single thing that the universe gives us is a magnified version of how we are feeling. So we need to change our emotion first. But why emotions? Let me tell you why. Emotion is also the reason that we want to manifest things in the first place. You don't want to manifest more money. Let's take the case of the entrepreneurs, which are 99% of my clients. They are stuck at 80K a month and they want to get to 150K a month. They don't want that 150K a month. They want the feeling that this 150K a month will bring it. So basically, this 150K a month is only the middleman between them and the feeling. But what most people don't understand is that they can already feel the emotion with using the power of the mind, with using the power of the imagination. If they can imagine clearly in their mind and feel like they are already living in the reality that they have 150K a month, and they truly feel it, then the subconscious mind will believe that that thing is true, and they will attract more of it. Because they are changing their frequency, they are changing their within, and they truly believe, and they are convinced that they are 150K a month person. They are living at that 150K per month reality in the mind. And with time, the world will adapt and they will actually manifest this 150K. So basically, instead of you trying to achieve 150K a month to get the feeling, you need to get the feeling before getting that 150K a month. Feel first and then get. Really simple. Really simple. All of this stuff is really simple. Only the spiritual whole space and manifestation spaces giving you so many techniques that just complicate all of this. They give you so many meanings and so much stuff. They just overcomplicate it. Every single thing in life is really simple. It's really, really, really simple. You just make it hard. You make it hard. Things are simple in reality. So you need to be convinced that you are that 150K a month person. Or it depends on what you're trying to manifest. And when you are convinced, you also feel like you are that 150K a month person. So you are now basically embodying that 150K a month person. And with time, this person, this reality that you have within will materialize itself in the physical plane, in what we call reality. Cause and effect. We change the cause, which was us within. We put in the thoughts, the beliefs, the conviction, the feelings that we are 150K a month, and then the world will show it to us, one-on-one reflection of the mirror. We change the image and then we change the reflection. We didn't try to change the reflection by changing the reflection. We didn't try to change the physical world by taking more action in the physical world, because this is like polishing the mirror because your face is dirty. It doesn't make sense. It's like trying to change an effect from an effect. It doesn't make sense. We need to change the cause, which is the image. We need to change the image first. We need to wash our face first and then see the reflection change. Makes sense? it makes sense. Now, another thing that I want to cover is attention. Attention is really important because attention is currency, and attention is also energy. And when you are trying to shift into a new reality, a bitch will come along and will try to ruin everything. And I'm not talking literally, I'm talking about your old frequency. And your old frequency is a bitch. Old frequency, a bitch, a hoe. And it's a attention whore. Now, your old frequency is dying when you are embodying the new frequency. Your old frequency is what led you to this present moment right here. And the new frequency is what will lead you to your desired reality. Now, your old frequency is dying when you are shifting into the new frequency. And in order not to die, your old frequency will try to make every single thing possible to stay with this old frequency. And how does it do it? By getting your attention. So when you're trying to shift into the new frequency, you will face a challenge, or you'll face a test from your old frequency. But if you are aware that this is only a test to get your attention, then you can pass this test really easily because you don't give it your attention. So maybe this 80K a month person, and I'm talking about a real example right here, one of my clients, 80K a month, was really trying to hit 150K a month. This is why I'm so obsessed with these two numbers. I'm not a lunatic, but yeah. And when she was embodying this 150K a month person, 2 clients dropped her, and she dropped to like 60K a month. But I told her, yo, the bitch is trying to get you. The old frequency is trying to get you. Stop placing your attention on what you don't want to happen. Because where attention goes, energy flows. And that energy creates vibrations, and that vibration maintains the frequency of that thing. So by her placing her attention on, oh, my clients are dropping me, she was reinforcing the old frequency. But by seeing that, oh, 2 clients dropped me, it means that it is a test to get my attention. I shouldn't fall for it. I'm grateful that that 60K per month now doesn't matter, it doesn't bother me, because the 150K a month person wouldn't be bothered with these kinds of problems. So she needed to embody it fully. And she placed her attention on that 150K a month. She became stoic. She didn't react emotionally. She didn't try to make things happen. She just let go. She detached completely from this goal and just embodied this 150K a month. Didn't let the attention affect her, and she placed her attention on what she wanted to get. And this led her to actually manifesting this 150K a month. And I have a lot more to talk about, but I'm getting really hot, so I will finish it. And I will finish it by saying, embody the person that is already living in your desired reality. Because nothing will go worse by embodying the version that you want to become. And after you embody the version that you want to become, it's inevitable for that desired reality not to happen. It will be impossible for you not to manifest whatever you want. Of course, you still need to take physical action. I'm not just saying embody this version of yourself that you want to embody and just sit on your ass and jerk off. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying do what you are doing, but embody the version of you that you want to become, because this will change your frequency. And when you change this frequency, even if you are sitting on your ass all day, you will be beaten up by your mind to take action. You'll be beaten up by your mind to take action, so you're inevitably gonna take action. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I have a lot more to talk about, so be sure to watch more of my videos. They're kind of cool. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.